Hello everyone and welcome to another high elo game of Age of Empires. Today it's just another manic Monday as the Viper, playing as the Portuguese in green, gets ready to take on El Matador, playing as the Aztecs in red. Now while the players herd their herdables, explore their immediate surrounding with adorable little piggly wigglies, and try to go up to feudal as fast as possible, let's take a look at the civ matchup we'll be watching today. Now the Portuguese, a mixed land and naval civilization whose powerful economic bonuses allow it to take advantage of incredibly strong gunpowder units to get an early game boost to your economy. Portuguese foragers also generate wood while they collect berries. All Portuguese units cost less gold. All technologies are researched faster, except for going up to the next age. And once you hit Imperial, you have access to the unique structure of the Portuguese, the Feitoria. Or is it Feitoria? I wonder where the placement of the emphasis is. It a Feitoria or a Feitoria or a Feitoria? In any event, this is an economic building. I don't know why I went down that rabbit hole. I'm just going to call it a Feitoria because that is the way I think it's pronounced. But it is an economic building that auto-generates all 4 resources, but does ultimately take up 20 population space. Now, using all these bonuses, features, and even the economic structures available to you, the Portuguese can field a pretty impressive gunpowder army. To start with, they have access to every single non-unique gunpowder unit in the game, and I mean every single one. On both land and sea, all of these gunpowder units can be upgraded to fire more accurately at moving targets and to increase the speed of their projectiles, which strongly benefits their unique unit, the organ gun. This is a gunpowder siege unit that fires 5 or 6 bullets in a small spread designed to hit multiple targets at once, but does come with a small attack bonus against infantry, skirmishers, and buildings, which might spell trouble for our Aztec in red down south. Now, the Aztecs, warrior monk civilization that they are, their monks gain 5 hit points for every tech that's researched, so a fully upgraded Aztec monk comes with a massive 95 HP compared to your usual 30 or 45. Now, to help with the gold cost of upgrading your monks, which is significant, any relics collected by the Aztecs generate 33% more gold. Oh, we've got a relic here guarded by Cocaine Bear up to the east of the map. Now, to support their monks on the battlefield, all Aztec military units are produced faster. Their skirmishers can be upgraded to get extra range and attack, and their infantry can be upgraded to get a massive +4 attack boost, which benefits their unique unit, the Jaguar Warrior. This is an overall medium infantry unit that comes with a good attack bonus against other infantry. Now, to support their military production, Aztec villagers, every single one of them carries 3 extra resources from the very beginning of the game, and they start the game, take a look at the top right of your screen, 50 extra gold, which basically means they either get loom for free, or they can train 2 extra militiamen, or they can just hoard the gold like Scrooge McDuck, put it in a vault, and get ready to spend it once they hit feudal, or even save it to go up to castle. Those are the 2 civilizations we have. An interesting matchup here. The Viper with the higher elo is the favorite to win, and civilization-wise may also be the favorite to win. Again, the organ gun comes with an attack bonus against pretty much anything the Aztecs can field. Infantry, skirmishers with Atlat, but never say... never predict, never. You guys know if I try to say the game is going to go one certain way, it obviously will go the other way. I suspect that the Viper will go organ guns, but you never know. Lately, the Portuguese meta has incorporated a lot of ranged units, and no surprise there. Their archery, aside from mounted archers, their archery roster is pretty damn impressive. Let's take a look at the map and see where the players are located while they both head up to feudal. It'll be the Viper who reaches feudal about 30 seconds ahead of his opponent. Primary gold, very forward position, and by the way, very exposed. If he was playing against a civ like the Magyars, for example, the Cumans, the Mongols, the Tatars, this might be a huge problem with their super fast cavalry units that can run circles on this big, vast, empty plain. His primary stone in a 3 shape in the back portion of his base, and secondary and tertiary gold a little bit in the reverse position. Pretty safe. El Matador has discovered the primary gold. We'll see if he decides to put any kind of pressure on this, or if he decides to put any pressure on these berries. By the way, take a look at the top left of your screen. 159, 180, 201, 202, 203. You see how it goes up as they collect their berries. One of the cool features of the Portuguese, already such an economically powerful civilization, and now hitting feudal with one less villager. Primary gold for our Aztec in the back, primary stone a little bit, we'll call it off to the side, not very exposed, but exposed nonetheless. Secondary gold and tertiary gold, whichever one you want to call secondary, tertiary, both of them very far, both of them much, I think, much further away. No, never mind. The Viper's gold also very far away and also off campus. Although this one, if ever there was a mineral patch, a resource that's in the forward position, it is that secondary, tertiary gold. And look at this big space here that El Matador has to wall off. Speaking of big spaces, the exact same thing here for the Viper, who uses the extra gold to train a few militiamen. And together with the scout, says no free wood for you. If you want to get wood, you jack that lumber like we all have to do, and attacks the resource that is most exposed. In this case, it is the berries. Looks like this one spearman is trying to catch up to the scout. Oh, what a missed opportunity there. It looked like he kind of derped out for a hot second and missed the chance for a second poke, which would have killed that scout. In any event, mixing in the spearmen is a pretty fun move here. 3 villagers with loom, more than enough to handle this. And the Viper says, I don't want to deal with this. I'm just going to wall this off. And now a spearman back home. What are you inside here? An archer, a skirmisher, and guess what's building? An archer and a skirmisher. No, Viper. Unnecessary pokage. Luckily for him, it was the full health scout, and now he stops again. Okay, not paying attention. Something's happening on the other side of the map. Villagers are being microed. No wonder he's not paying attention. Man, do you have to micro your villager. First kill, by the way, going to our Aztec here, taking out the scout, leaving, by the way, this scout with 5 HP left. That is absolutely not good HP. The Viper building range now. Our Aztec outnumbers army supply 5 times. Now 3 times, almost 4 times. In any event, 11-3. What do we have? An eagle, a few skirmishers, spearmen, archers, and the 3 initial militiamen. Look at them. Look at them walking cockily across the map. This is a lot of units, a lot of different units, and different types of units. Because if you want to upgrade all of these, you're going to have to get archer upgrades, infantry upgrades. Our Aztec is doing a fantastic job of zoning out the Viper. Look at the Viper's vision. He see nothing, and now he's going to lose the scout. Oh, what a move. What a maneuver there by the Viper. Oh, saves that scout. Fantastic there. I for sure thought he would path him right back, but no. Did a bit of a loop-de-loop there and saves this scout. Go send it to stand next to a relic maybe. Okay, and out moves the Viper now. 3 archers, 2 skirmishers, 5 total army. Our Aztec replies, gets another unit. Villagers now confronting the melee. Ranged units fighting each other. It looks like an archer finally does go down for our Aztec, who gets another kill, this time an economic kill. 2 villagers down. The Viper is now 1 villager behind his opponent. Reinforcements show up. The Viper has to get out of here. The better unit here is the skirmisher, but it will not last long when outnumbered. What is this? I'm trying to do the math real quick. It was 10 a second ago. Now it's 9. Oh, there's another unit here basically on death's door. 1 HP on this archer. Oh, even a random errant javelin from one of these skirmishers can do terrible damage. Okay, but for now, our Aztec is moving away. Oh, he got it. He picked him off. I don't know if he targeted him or if it just missed and landed on him and did the less damage as happens in this game. Scout runs by a few wild horses. Untamed might want to tame those Mustangs, improve your cavalry. 13 army supply, army count to 9. Villager count, the Viper still down 1 villager. Let's take a look at the bases while the parties disengage real quick. We've got an archery range and a blacksmith. A interesting wall off, we'll put it like that. An interesting wall off here to the south. But I like what El Matador did here. Carved himself a nice chunk of map. Not too big, not too small. Gets the stone, gets the gold. For now, that's enough. The Viper has left himself completely open. Now, in the early stages of the game, since you're playing against the Aztecs, you don't really need to wall your base off. You're not going to get light cav. You're not going to get scout cav. You're not going to get knights attacking your base. The problem is, in the long run, if, fingers crossed, we get to the long run, these Eagle Scouts will eventually grow up into adolescence and become Eagle Warriors, and then grow up to be men as elite Eagle Warriors. And with their speed upgrade, they are the fastest infantry unit in the game, and their rating is just absolutely top-notch. In any event, the Viper making a market. He's already got his stables up. We'll see how many he has once this little battle here is over. Not too sure why he's so scared to engage with these Eagles. I mean, their Pierce armor is not great right now at 2. Bear does nothing, pays the price for the Viper's hubris. We've got an archery range here. Okay, never mind, and a blacksmith. So a lot of structures here for our Portuguese, who, by the way, carved it looks to me, a similar sized portion of the map. It's a little bit longer, but thinner. I could make a joke right now about long and thin versus thick and short, but I won't. I'll let your imagination run rampant. This guy's got to be careful. This guy's got to be careful. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Has to be so careful. The only difference is, by the way, in the base is the Viper has left his front open. So he is not too worried about any kind of incursion at the moment, suspecting that his town center is enough. 1 archery upgrade for him, an archery upgrade, and infantry armor upgrades for our Aztec. Let's take a look at what the actual HP is on these ranged units, because they both look kind of shitty and damaged. We've got 8 units to 8. One has 1 extra skirmisher, one has 1 extra archer, but look at the HP. 56 HP difference when you're talking about 200 is more than a quarter higher HP. The scouts, we know one of them is basically dead, but the Eagles also basically... What are you? Random spearman in the corner of the map, exploring. Okay, and the players disengaged. Viper is going to be second to reach castle. Ooh, mama, we're going to see Eagle Warriors and forging. So they're going to be +1/+1 Eagle Warriors. And now everyone's in castle. We've got ourselves a big battle here. I see the outline of a castle on the minimap, which we'll take a look at in a second. Our Aztec wiping the floor with this Portuguese army. And finally, that 1 scout with 5 HP does die, but look at this. He is not going archers. There's a reason he threw that army away. He doesn't care to keep it. Are we going to see organ guns? For now, he's getting economic upgrades for his farmers, his lumberjacks. 4 pierce armor on these guys right now. No more upgrades for these ranged units. A monk is coming out as well. How many relics, by the way? Oh, you love to see it. Or at least I love to see it. Oh, the scout, what a dick. He basically says, I'll leave the bear to take care of you. I have no desire to run around and chase you for the rest of the game. Let the bear have his way with you. And let's take a look, by the way. I wanted to see how many relics. So Red has seen 1 relic, 2 relic. It's a shame he hasn't seen this relic right here, one right close to his base. And the Eagles are in. How the hell did the Eagles get in? But the organ guns are here. Take a look. Should be a nice +1 attack bonus against infantry, +1 attack against skirmishers. Elite, I believe, comes with the building attack bonus. So the base model, I don't think, comes with that, but we'll keep an eye out. These Eagles, this is a one-way trip for them. It looks like he is walled off to the north. Oh man, they are taking unnecessary damage here. Oh man, 1 already dies. They are poking, but more and more organ guns. 2 more on the production tab. Ranged units attacking a mining camp. High value target there. But the Eagle's not exactly in elite form. Oh, the Viper. The Viper's running away. How many will the Eagles get? If even. Looks like a bunch of them are chasing one behind the other. No, doesn't even get a villager HP. Oh, one of them was two of them were very close. Now they're going to run into that town center and heal up. A second town center going up for our Aztec. A second already up, as we saw, for our Portuguese. And here we go. Dead end. Dead end. What do you do with these eagles? They're at half HP, the organ guns. I can just hear in the back of my mind, in the back of the Viper's mind, as he plays his da-da. Da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. In case you're not familiar, that was supposed to be the Jaws soundtrack when the shark approaches. And now they die. Minimum range 1. So the eagles can close. Or is it only, for some reason, my brain, when I said that their attack bonus against buildings was the elite. Is it? I'm trying to think. I thought that was for skirmishers, but I see a skirmisher +1 here. In any event, we'll see. If we, like I said, if we're lucky enough. So far, we're getting monk upgrades. Where are his monks? Let's take a look at their HP. The second that, take a look in 10 seconds. This HP at the bottom of your screen is going to jump to 35, which makes them just so... Oh, what the hell am I talking about? 35 plus the 15 from Sanctity. Oh, missed opportunity here for the Viper. Oh, that was so sour. Heading up here to support his organ guns, misses a juicy free monk. And what an absolute fun unit. I love watching organ guns at work. That cloud that they generate. And this is the problem when you don't wall off your base. Like I said, against Eagle Scouts, fine. Eagle Warriors, even fine. They're only at a +1/+1. But if we're lucky enough to see Elite Eagle Warriors, you need to wall off your base. Otherwise, a whole bunch of them come in and start tearing and making a ruckus. Scouts are patrolling. For now, though, the Viper, 40 kills to 24. Has lost 6 villagers. He is up 2 villagers, going up to a 3rd town center. But these organ guns are just wrecking these Eagle Warriors. What's El Matador going to do? Is he going to commit to Eagles? I mean, look at how quickly they just melt. If you haven't checked it out, I have a short where Eagle Warriors, they're not Eagle Warriors, organ guns take on Roman legionaries in a deathmatch game. Definitely go watch that. I think you know who wins that battle. Okay. Siege is coming out for our Aztec. Will land a juicy shot. But this is not an onager. This is just a basic mangonel. Now he's deleting. Okay, there is a path here. I was wondering why he deleted the house that's... Looks like it's blocking another house. But no, there is a path. A 4th town center for the Viper. So the Viper looking to boom a little bit, if I had to guess. Now these organ guns look like they're about to get sandwiched. But who's the real victim here? Let's see. Oh my god. 3 down. Oh my goodness. But they've closed. And now that they've closed, it's like attacking skirmishers almost. Oh, he kills his own unit. That's so unfortunate. You have 1 kill and it is a friendly fire kill. Go home, Mangonel. Go home. That was unnecessary. Parties have disengaged. Perfect time, by the way, for us to take a look at their economies. 74 villagers for our Aztec. 15 army supply. A 3rd town center being built for him. How much stone? 11 villagers on stone. So he's looking to either continue expanding his economy or plop down a castle redemption. He wants to convert these siege units, these organ guns. Where's that armor? There's that siege armor. Take a look at the Viper's base. He's already got a castle up. We saw 4 town centers, 85 villagers to 78, 79 now. But he's down in army supply. Wheelbarrow being researched for our Aztec as well. Town watch. So he wants to have his economy as efficient as possible. He wants to see raids coming from as far away as possible. Fair enough. But so far you've seen your opponent with an organ gun, which moves at literally 0.85, which is what, 2/3 the speed of your Eagle Warrior? Not even. Actually, yeah, actually pretty close to 2/3. Uh-oh. Our Aztecs circling again. Should I start making shark noises? No, first volley misses. Absolute terrible volley. And now it looks like our Aztec wants to get this. I don't know why these 6 organ guns that were here got cut off from the herd. Were they just sacrificial lambs to save the others? Oh my goodness, the Viper is heading up to Imperial, but there is a forward castle being dropped here by our Aztec. How many villagers are being sent to build it? Let's see how serious he is about this. Only 5. Okay. Okay. We can work with 5. We can do something with that. Light cavalry circling, and look at his husbandry. Okay. He's looking to make a transition into cavalry. Remember, they don't get hussars, the Portuguese, so this is as good as it gets. Which I'm trying to remember was a movie. Was that the movie with Jack Nicholson? As Good as It Gets? And Helen Hunt, where he was a writer? Or am I thinking of something completely different? Defensive castle. Oh, cocaine bear activated. 1 villager takes on 1 bear. Town center helps out, kills the bear. I mean, the Viper sees this, right? He saw it. So he knows what's coming. 25 Eagle Warriors. It looked like the production tab was canceled. Oh yeah, El Matador wants to go up to Imperial. He's canceled all unit production. Doesn't matter civilian, doesn't matter military. Take a look at the left side of your screen. He's balanced his economy as good as he could, as well as he could, and now he is also heading up to Imperial, but he'll be 2 minutes behind the Viper. A 4th town center for him as well, so he might be able to catch up. Oh my goodness, I was about to say catch up economically, but look at that. 98 villagers to 91 off the back of fewer town centers. Oh, you know why? Because all of the Viper's food has gone into these units. What are the upgrades on them? We can look at the top left, but I like to clickety-click on things. 0 + 1. About to be +2 in a second. Their armor, at least. So our Aztec is committing to Eagle Warriors, even though his opponent has the better, much better unit in the organ guns. Pokety pokety poke. Unnecessary damage here, just a little bit though. I was about to say, before I distracted myself with probably some kind of nonsense, that at this stage, if you're playing against the Aztecs, you need to start shoring up your resources, especially if you're the one who wants to start putting on aggression like this. Otherwise, it is an invitation to have a bunch of Eagle Warriors just absolutely swarm your base. The Aztec, yes, of course, always plan a defense, but more important for anyone facing these Eagle Warriors are just wrecking the entire expeditionary force. This is a lot of food just wasted for the Viper, who could have used it. Now he's stopped, or at least slowed down production. He has caught up a little bit in villager supply, down only 4 this time, at this time. But first to Imperial, we know what that means. Trebs are out. This castle, no villagers repairing it. Where are they going? He's only got 575 stone. Where are they going? Okay. Housing is apparently an issue for El Matador, who has 200 population space, and the Viper closes on this army, but what is he going after, the monks? The siege? Make up your mind. Oh, what a disastrous adventure there for those light cavalry units. Okay. 575 stone, elite Eagle Warriors. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I am so happy right now. And there's 48 of them on the field. Here we go, Arquebus. These organ guns are going to be much better now. Wow, they're going to shoot more accurately at these Eagle Warriors, which if you're facing Eagle Warriors, you know they like to move around a lot. And the speed of their projectiles is also going to increase. A 5th town center. Behind this, by the way, the Viper lost his 4th town center. Where was it? He lost it. Oh, I had it a second ago. So focused. I'm so excited to see elite Eagle Warriors. Okay. Arson means they're going to have a nice little attack boost against buildings. And they are attacking on a very wide front. This is why I said shore up your defenses. You cannot let them in. No. The Eagles are in. The Viper is on full retreat mode, but he's got this army snaking its way. Clouds everywhere. But it looks like a bunch of those bullets missed. 60 Eagle Warriors. 23 organ guns. Oh, the villagers luring these Eagle Warriors. But look how little damage they are missing. I thought Arquebus was supposed to make them better. At the same time, 18 Eagle Warriors taking on a few Light Cav might be overkill. Light Cav streaming in this way as well. Is the Viper committing to the wrong kind of unit? Should he be going Cavalier? In they charge. The distance is closed. Who wins this? There's a bunch of... Why are they not firing? I know the ones in the front are within the minimum range, but it looked like there were 5 or 6 that were not in the minimum range, that were not firing at all. The Viper doing what he can to kite these units as best as possible. But his villager count has been completely decimated to he's in the 70s. His opponent is maxed out at 200 supply, and there you go. Why you need to wall off against Eagle Warriors, man, oh man. You know, we're used to Light Cav, we're used to Hussars, we're used to raiding units on horses, on camels, on elephants even, we've seen. Don't ever discount this unit. Oh my god, 1.43 movement speed is incredibly fast. I mean, not compared to a Light Cav with the 1.65, but against a Paladin or a Cavalier a Knight at 1.49, these guys are lightning fast. Their Pierce armor means they don't give an F about castles, town centers. Shove all your villagers into here, like this guy, like the 15 villagers. These Eagle Warriors don't care. They're cheap to produce. No garland for them yet, so they are just or maybe let me take no garland for them. They just got Blast Furnace, which is amazing. I say Garland, just Garland Wars is technically the name of the upgrade. But wow. What's the Light Cav? No attack upgrades on the Light Cav at all. So Light Cav, let's take a look versus Eagle Warrior. You be the judge. 13 attack against the 7. HP not too dissimilar. Armor of 3, armor of 3. My goodness. Gotta shore up your resources, especially if you know your opponent is going heavy on the Eagles. The Viper's entire organ gun line decimated. His civilian population lies dead all over his base. The Fatorias are out. What a cool structure, by the way. So they do take up 20 population space, which is why you see his total human population is 89. But with these two, 20 apiece, it jumps up to 129. So really, 11 army supply to 65. Man, oh man, did the Eagles have their day. 266 peak APM Hera level out of El Matador. The Viper approaching 200 in the middle part of the game, mostly going Light Cav. I wonder if that hurt him going Light Cav. And here we go, the Aztecs with a 20% bigger economy, a lot more relic gold, leading in all resources except stone. About a castle's worth of difference, a lot more gold, a little bit more food, a little bit more wood. Kill count stands at 141 for our Aztec, 105 for our Portuguese, who at the end of the day finally did manage to get some villager kills, 9 villager kills total. But look at that, 43 villagers killed by these Eagle Warriors. 52 kills for this group of Eagle Warriors, 17 of them villagers. The longevity of these units is just ridiculous. 65 when you incorporate the ones here to the south. That is incredible. And let's take a look at the monk's HP. Okay. So with, what do we see there? Redemption. It jumped from 50 to 55. It looks like he managed to convert a house. Scared the Viper. But yeah, I think more of this is needed against Eagles. You can't leave your base exposed with a house with 900 HP. You need a wall, and look at this base just completely open. So I think a tactical thing against any civilization with powerful raiding units is you need to turtle up and you need to wall. I shouldn't say you need to turtle up. You can obviously put on aggression, but you need to wall yourself off. You can't expose your base, and man, oh man, did they absolutely slaughter these organ guns. Again, the Viper here with the better unit. +1 attack against infantry, massive attack against... We saw them gun down multiple Eagles at once, but ultimately not enough. It was a numbers game, and when you have, where is it, 60 Eagles. Oh my god, the Viper could have just been surrounded, and that's exactly what happened after the base was penetrated here to the west. That exodus of villagers was awesome to see, and it is El Matador who takes the W in this game with these super fun, incredibly powerful, super annoying to deal with Eagle Warriors, but GG to both players. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips and make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so that you're notified of my latest uploads.